welcome back to my channel called Ruby Raven. Last time we built this kitchen furniture. A table, the corner furniture and the door. Now it's time to decorate it and to put some final touches to the kitchen. The kitchen, although won't be finished by the end of this video, I'm sorry for that. There are 2 projects still coming, but I'm not yet going to reveal what it is, so stay tuned. But now, let's add some final touches. So what is all missing in this kitchen to be a complete functional room? The lights. We have no installed lights yet. Can you remember the video where I made the floor tiles and I've said I do only recommend to glue something in permanently when you're 100% sure you want to keep it that way? Well, yeah, I'm not listening to myself or to my own advices. I forgot to put in the cables for the light fixture. Now I do have to find a workaround. I made up my mind and I think I came up with a pretty good idea fitting to the design and the age of the kitchen design. So these are the 2 lights I do want to put into the kitchen. And first I take off the adhesive glue pad that you can see on the top of these lights. Then I do want to shorten the shade of the lights, because the ceiling of the kitchen is not that high and I do not want my dolls to bump their heads on the light fixtures. The chains are very easy to shorten since they are only made of plastic. And these are the final lights. I'm not going to change any color or whatsoever. I take them as they are. Just in case you are interested what kind of lights these are the boxes they came in. And they do have this number attached to it. I do not have any more information about these lights, but they are beautiful, aren't they? So now, how am I going to put these lights in there? So this is the kitchen. I already marked where I want the lights to be. You can see these 2 crosses on the ceiling. So I do want to have the cables lying like this. You will see the cables on the ceiling. But there, they will be hidden behind the furniture and it is just foam board. So I can cut into the foam board, put the cables in and the furniture will lay flat to the walls. Down there will be the stairs, so no one will see the cables there at the end. So this is my vision, so let's start. First I do cut the foam board. And then I glue in the lights to the ceiling permanently. Then I do glue the cables step by step, so I do hopefully get some rectangular angles. And this is how it looks now. I didn't permanently glue in the cable into the foam board, but I did cover it with some masking tape. I also did paint the visible parts of the cable in the same beige tone as the ceiling and the walls. The rest of the cables will be hidden underneath the dollhouse. So the lights are done and I do want to add some trim onto the walls above the kitchen furniture. Therefore I do cut some cardboard stripes. I do color the edges in teal, because they will be visible. And then I do glue the wallpaper onto the cardboards. To give it a better 3-dimensional look, I do use the same technique as I used for the 3D tile flooring of the kitchen. By the way, there's a video about that in detail. So I press in the lines with a sharp tool, but not cutting through. And I'm covering everything with gloss. And this is the final look of the trim. In the reflection of the light you can see the lines. And now let's glue them in. let's come to the stairs. I do want to add a teal colored trim all around the kitchen floor. And let's start with the stairs. This is a cardboard stripe, which I'm going to glue on and color in teal. That's it. By the way, here you can see the construction method I've used for the stairs. Since I'm not having a video, it may help you by creating your own one. Let's do a bit of time traveling to some minutes ago before I added the trim above the kitchen furniture. The furniture is not yet in, but I'm adding the trim all around the floor, and I'm going to add some wood panels next to the door to cover the walls there and make it match to the furniture. And I permanently glue in the little cupboard above the door. And of course the beautiful trim that we made. Let's come back to the kitchen furniture. I do want to permanently add this little sideboard to the kitchen. And I do want to add the little faucet to make the kitchen sink complete. Originally there was such a black board attached above the sink, underneath the faucet and the handles, but black really doesn't match to the kitchen design, so I'm going to skip it. Somehow the faucet got lost. I only do have the handles, so I'm using this plastic one, where somehow in the manufacturing of this one something went wrong, because the faucet is in the wrong angle. How could it ever be installed like this? I'm cutting it off, color it in the same color, color it brassy to match the handles, and glue it permanently to the sink. And by the way, did you notice something? The back wall of the furniture where the tiles are is shiny, and there are 3D lines in there. Oh my god, I did forget to make these one where I painted the kitchen furniture. By the way, there's also a video about that on my channel. So let's come to the next small piece. This is a rack where you can hang some metal pots. I do want to have them above the stove so that you can use them very easily while you are cooking. It fits perfectly, but the color, let's color the upper part of it to make it match to the brassy handles that are already installed, and then permanently glue it to the furniture. So well, there's another thing that I did forget to do. I do want to cover every single piece that I have made in the recent kitchen series videos with matte acrylic paint or varnish, so that I do seal in all the color. Also mentioned in the I do paint my kitchen furniture and build them video, there are some differences between the left side and the right side, and this is this trim there between the doors. I finally decided to paint them blue, and I also decided to add such trim, just in cardboard, not in wood, to the other side to make it match. I do want to add some wooden pieces for decoration, but they look so new and unused. So I do rub them in my palms very thoroughly so that they get a oily feel from my hands. Don't worry, my hands are fresh washed, but it works anyway. Just try it. And I do try to make them look used, like someone has cutted some fruits or onions on the board. I hope you can already see a difference. I do rub over it with my fingers again so that you can see the lines even better. With some sandpaper, I do rub off the black color so that you can see the blade and that it looks sharper and also used. With the handles, I do use the same method with just using my hands to make them look like someone has used them. I also do want to add this little board, which is meant to hang some brushes there for washing the dishes. I do fill in some glue into the holes and I color them light blue to match the kitchen design. Next to the stove, I also add another board with some hooks. A lot of things are accomplished by now, so let's put in the decoration stuff. This is hand-potted pottery. Well, hand-potted pottery, great. Which I brought on a market. So these ones have to go in there definitely. I do have a lot of porcelain stuff that was given to me to any occasion like birthdays, Christmas, Easter, whatever. Some of them I even have twice or even more of them. So I do think they fit into the kitchen very well. And just enjoy every single piece that I do put in there, because I don't want to name every single one and make a huge advertisement for Reuter Porcelain or something like that. I just love these little features, and so I'm going to add them all in. Oh well, here we have to stop. These ones are very special to me because my mom handmade them for me. I do love them. Aren't they perfect? Oh, do you also love to accomplish things and have all these teeny tiny little knick-knack on the right places? We have come so far, and now I'm stuck with a lot of these empty boxes. I don't want to throw them away. I think they are valuable. I could do something with them, but I don't know what. Do you have any idea? What have you done with such empty boxes? And now, the best part. Let's give this kitchen some real good love. the end of the video. Please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and maybe you also want to subscribe to my channel. See you next time and have a wonderful day. Bye bye bye.